Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of Hardwood Empire. I am Max Hofmeyer, aka Max a Million, and here we're coaching the LIU Sharks on this fun game. I'm sure you've seen it before. Hopefully, you watched episode 1 as well. It's a lot of fun playing this game. It is very, very addicting. And here we're coaching the LIU Sharks. We got to take head coach Hank Hammerhead here is running the show, and we've got to take LIU to a national championship. I set out our 5 goals for this series, and as you can see here, we have not achieved any of them. We're just 2 seasons in, 2026, 17 and 15 in our inaugural year, and then 28 and 6, a big second year to follow it up. So let's go ahead. Let's jump into year 3 and get this show on the road. Let's check out the dashboard here. It says we're 0-1. I don't know if that's right. I don't think we've simmed a game. Look at the top left, it says 0-0. So maybe it's foreshadowing. Could be a little bug, but we are 154th overall, 72 overall, prestige 40. So we're slowly chipping away. I think we started at like 33 or something. So, and as you get up in prestige, you unlock more recruits as well. So for now, we're stuck to recruiting 2 stars and whatnot. So let's go ahead and let's start like we do every season. Let's take a look at our roster. Those are the rankings. We're not going to be ranked anytime soon. Here is our roster. I got to filter by position. 75 overall point guard. Like to see that. 73 backing him up. Jake Williams, freshman, 73 overall at the shooting guard. So our 2 guards are both freshmen, 75 and 73. So hopefully they will be here for a little while. Hopefully we don't lose them. And our small forwards are freshmen as well. So we're starting 3 freshmen here. Nasir Keller, 66 overall. Here we got some seniority. Keegan Whitlock at 69 overall. Filling in the power forward here, the junior. And our center, Dick Usman, I believe is how you say that, 75 overall, also a freshman. So four of our starting 5 will be freshmen, but that's what we like to see when we're building a program here. Hopefully we retain some guys, and maybe some of these guys will be the ones that knock off our first goal and get our first NCAA tournament win. Maybe not. Usually takes pretty long to win a tournament game, but so far so good. Our first year we got a 13 seed. So let's go ahead. Let's do some recruiting. As you can see, next year we will have at least 2 of each position there at the top returning. So we can kind of just plug what we need. Let's go ahead and go back to the roster. Did we have 75 point guards? Good. 73 shooting guard, 66 small forward, and 69 power forward. So maybe we look to small forward and power forward, as those are the only starting positions we don't have a 70 overall. So let's go ahead and start there. Small forward, let's filter by overall, not rank. No 70s. There you can see some of the generated last names, DeBansta, and then Westbrook. Like I said, they kind of pool historic players and just kind of mumbo jumbo them into players, which is always fun. I do like that feature from this dev. Let's see. Not a ton to choose from. Small forward. How about power forward? Do we have any 70? No 70 overalls either. So let's go ahead. Let's just go back to position. What do we like here? All right, let's go ahead. Let's get that small forward we were looking at. Xavier Davis looks like he has some interest in us. We are already leading the recruitment race, which you can see there at the bottom. So let's go ahead. Let's send him an offer, and we can allocate pretty many points. Like I said, we don't have to get too many guys this year. We've set ourselves up with a lot of freshmen for the future. So I'm going to go ahead and just find 2 guys that I like. All right. And then let's look for somebody else. Let's just go ahead and get this point guard as well. Send him an offer and throw the rest of our recruiting points there. Like I said, we're not going after many guys this year. We kind of got our core group for the next couple years. So like to see that. So just two guys on the recruiting board to plug some needs here. So let's go ahead and let's get started. And like I said in the first episode, we are just simming every 10 games. Since it's early, since we don't really have a team, we're just building a program here. We're going to go ahead and sim our season into thirds, recruiting window 1, 2, and 3, and then the postseason. So, all right. So recruiting window 1 is done. As you can see, we're 6-4. Let's go to recruiting. And we didn't get either of those guys. Wow, kind of shocked by that, especially because we are recruiting specialists. So let's go back to the board. How about Mr. DeBance? No. Let's go ahead and get this guy. He likes us a little more. And we're just going to go ahead. We need to get, at least somebody in the door. So I'm going to go ahead and allocate all the points. Like I said, getting a bunch of recruits is not that big. Plus, we have the transfer portal as well. We've got a good core team here. So let's go ahead. Let's, here, we can sim this game real quick. I accidentally clicked in this one. Taking on the Sanford Bulldogs here. Is it better to be a Shark or a Bulldog? So far, the Sharks are doing swimmingly. We've got a nice little lead here. Can we finish the job? Come on, coach. Oh, yeah, we're pulling ahead late. Love to see that. And that should be enough. Wow, really stretched that one out. 21-point victory. Attaway Sharks, we moved to, I believe, 7-4 on the season. What I meant to do was sim to recruiting window 3, though. Like I said, we're simming in bunches here while we try to build a program. 15-4 did really good in that second, the middle third of our season. We didn't get this guy yet. 96% chance. I would hope that he commits here. Let's see. Board. Is there anybody else? I mean, we got, as you can see at the top, we have plenty of guys coming back for next year. So I'm going to keep those roster spots open. For the portal, maybe if there was like a 65 overall or something that had some interest. So let's just go ahead, put the rest of our points in that guy that didn't even do anything. And let's go to the last recruiting window here. Player injured, serious, out 7 or more games. So we're probably not going to have him for the rest of the season because we're 25-4. That's the end of the regular season. So it's conference tournament. And then hopefully we can make the NCAA tournament. Let's go to lineup real quick, make sure we're all good. Do lineup. I always just hit auto lineup, let the computer take care of what we need. 25-4, 18-0 in conference play, so we will have the 1 seed here in NEC play. 74 overall in our ranking and 71 overall for the team. So let's go ahead and let's start the conference tournament here. First round bye, obviously, being undefeated. Sizable favorite against Mercyhurst. Hopefully we take care of business here. Oh, no. Kind of close early. Hopefully we pull away. Yeah, we're up double digits now. Second half up 20. Let's go ahead and skip this one. Yeah, it's a blowout. Close for the first 10 minutes or so, but then pulled away for the rest of the game there. Let's check out the box score. Dick Usman, baby. Usman, 28 points, 12 of 14, and 17 rebounds. My gosh. Putting up a Terrace Reed-like stat line. All right, next game. 10-point favorites here. Hopefully we don't lose this one. Early lead for the Sharks. Early double-digit lead for the Sharks. Like to see that. Team stats, shooting well, almost 60%. Breland looks to be carrying the point guard there, 17 points. Nobody else in double figures quite yet. And it looks like we pulled this one out as well, so we will be advancing to the championship there. Breland, the starting point guard, 5 triples, 27 points, 5 dimes to show for it. Did have 3 turnovers, but certainly the player of the game there. All right, here we go. Conference championship NEC tournament bid on the line. Sharks versus Dolphins, a tale as old as time. Let's go ahead. Let's lock in for this NEC championship game. Oh, a nice 8-0 run to start the game for the Sharks. Dolphins are back in it, though. We've got a tightly contested battle here. Very, very even. 1-2 possession game going back and forth. We are pulling ahead a little late. getting close again. Hopefully we can pull it out with some free throws, and we took care of business. Attaway Sharks, we're dancing for the second year in a row. Let's go. Breland carrying again, certainly the player of the tournament, 22 points, 6 threes this time, doing his business from beyond the arc. Dick Usman with a double-double, 11 and 11. And we had some good minutes from some other guys as well. Player of the game right there, Henry Breland. There we go. Conference championships. We are entering the NCAA tournament by automatic bid. And selection day, let's go ahead and see what the field of 68 has set for us. Those are our top 4 seeds. Obviously, we're not going to be one of those. On the bubble, my Xavier Musketeers just made it in. And the committee has made its decision. You are dancing. We're a 12 seed here. The deadly 12/5. We haven't seen it quite as much in recent years, but historically, the 12/5 has been a fun little upset pick. 28-4 overall. Let's read this analyst take. You can only beat who's in front of you, and the Sharks did that at 28-4. But a conference averaging 38 prestige does not generate the wins the committee values. That's a 12 seed resume. Disrespecting the Sharks and the NEC, but that's all right. I don't blame them. We're not quite where we want to be yet, but we're building a program here. Let's go ahead and dance. 12-5. We're taking on UNLV in the South. All right, let's check out the game preview here. Like I said, it's our second NCAA tournament. UNLV is 89 overall. They are projected to beat us 71-56. Run and gun style for sure for the Rebels. 85 points overall. We do have an advantage in the field goal percentage, though. We are a little more efficient, but obviously we're playing lesser competition. How about Cormac Connor? Expert picks. He's back in the Sharks. Sharks at this number is too good to pass up. They're playing with house money. He is on the spread, the LIU Sharks plus 14. If I was a gambling man, I would have to agree with you, Cormac Connor. I am a gambling man, but I can't bet on this team, obviously. I don't want to get suspended by the NCAA. All right, that is the breakdown there. Let's go ahead and let's dive into our second NCAA tournament game. We got absolutely routed by St. John's in the last episode. Hopefully, let's at least cover the number and keep this one close here in this game. All right, down early, it looks like. Can we just keep it a little within striking distance? Nothing too crazy. Like I said, let's just cover the number. Maybe single-digit loss. We lose by 14 or less. I would be happy with the squad. And UNLV's pulling away late. Oh, did we backdoor it? Nope, lost by 19. Tournament run over. We were a 12 seed, unfortunately lost. But you know what? All in all, it was a great season, 28-5. And like I said before we started, a lot of freshmen on this team. We started 4 freshmen. So hopefully this is the start of something here. Them making the NCAA tournament, getting a 12 seed. Hopefully over the next 4 years, we see some retention and some progression. And maybe this is the squad that knocks off our first of the 5 goals, and that is to win an NCAA tournament game. All right, and as always, we're going to get some coaching offers, but we are going to turn those offers down. We're staying with the Sharks. We're in it for the long haul. Coach Prestige, we did get +2 in the Coach Prestige, so like to see that. Coach of the Year, Hank Hammerhead, that away. I believe that is my first Coach of the Year. Contract extended, +1 year. Keep building. Thanks. I'm glad the AD has, put faith in me to lead this program to hopefully greater success. Obviously, our class, did we really not get that recruit? I went all in on that one guy. We had like a 96% chance. How do we not get that guy? But anyways, 0 commits. We rank 365th in our recruiting ranks. So, but like I said, we've got a bunch of guys that we're retaining. And if we do have to hit the portal, we can. Oh, here we go. 9 points to spend for our coach. Like I said, as you can see, our recruiting's at 80. Right now, we're focused on developing. We're just maxing that out. I think offense and defense, I'm gonna do those last because we're years away from cutting down the net. So let's focus on recruiting and player development the most. And I am going to go ahead and change our play style now that we are a little better. Let's go system ball, player development, and IQ over athleticism. I think that's the next logical step for this team. Once we get really good, though, I think we should switch to run and gun or motion offense, depending on what I'm feeling. And I don't really know if there's a best way to go about it. That's just kind of the way that I'm going. I'm starting with the grind it out one when we stink, and then progressing to system ball. And then if we got a really good squad, we want to run and gun and outscore everyone. So let's go ahead and let's switch to system ball for this year. All right, let's go to the transfer portal. How many spots do we have? Oh, we have to persuade, our double machine, the center, Dick Usman, the freshman. We have to persuade him to stay. Come on, please stay. Please stay. Stang. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. We got 2 open slots here that we can attack. So let's go ahead. Let's take a swing at some of the better players. Looks like we got 150 and a bunch of 60s. We got a decent amount of 70 overall. So let's go ahead. Let's look at the transfer portal, see if there's any high recruits. 61 overall doesn't really pique my interest too much. 56, 58, 64, kind of, but it's a point guard. We don't really need that. I think maybe, not a lot of good recruits here, a lot of low 60s. Let's just go ahead. Let's take one swing at this 65 overall, just because it looks like our worst player is like a 50 small forward. So, all right, he did sign. We do have 1 open slot. I guess we'll fill it. 64 overall, or at least we'll try to fill it. 63 point guard. I don't really want a point guard. How about this center with a potential of 74? Let's grab this guy. Okay, he did sign. Wait, show all 18. Oh, there's more. Whoops. All right. We got Bobby Quick, though. Legendary name. Not really. Bobby Quick sounds like more of a point guard speed than a center. But nonetheless, Bobby Quick, welcome to the squad. Let's go ahead. Auto red shirt. Looks like they selected 3 guys, including Robert Wick, a.k.a. Bobby Quick. Let's go ahead and advance. Isaiah Prescott, breakout player, put in serious work, but 58 potential, whatever. 2-0 versus our rivals in Stoney. Like to see that. Let's join an MTE here. Let's upgrade to a Premier, though. Let's go ahead and do the Coastal Classic in Charleston. Looks like more our speed. And let's begin 2029. All right, this is so far our best team here. We're ranked 128th, 73 overall. The WCC wants the LIU Sharks join their conference. I did not know that there was conference invites. That's interesting. Obviously, WCC makes no sense. We're not taking LIU to the West Coast Conference. Maybe we'll switch conferences if there's a reasonable one that makes sense. But for now, we are just declining. There's no reason LIU needs to be in the West Coast Conference. Our hometown fans do not want to stay up for late West Coast games. Let's go ahead and start like we always do. Starting recruiting. We got 4 spots open. Let's try and get some guys this year. We're still only recruiting 2 stars. That does kind of hurt us until we can get to a high enough prestige. I don't know what the exact prestige is to start. Here it does say 4-star, 72 prestige for 4 stars. Still 4 stars. Find me a 3-star. Here we go, 3-star. 52 prestige. That's what we need. We need 52 prestige when we can start getting 3 stars. And currently we are 42. So just 10 away. We'll be a couple seasons. But for now, let's keep adding, add who we can get here. Looks like we need a power forward. So Marquis McIntosh makes the most sense. Send him an offer. We are in the lead. And we'll go ahead and allocate. Let's do 50. Let's do 50. Actually, let's do them all. We need to get this guy. Yeah, we really need to get this guy. Let's go ahead. Let's go all out for him in the first recruiting window. Hopefully he signs. Let's go ahead and let's sim our 10 games. All right, 6-4 through the first 10. Not our best. And if you do think, if you want me to slow it down, I will slow it down. But like I said, we're still a little bit away from slowing it down. I kind of want to wait till I feel like there's a chance that we can win a national championship. Then we'll kind of take it game by game. Maybe by then we're in a different conference. Who knows? But Marky McIntosh, the guy we went all out for, he did commit. So that's good to know. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at some other guys. We do have 3 more open spots. Let's just look for the best overall. Do I want another power forward? Not really. Do we have any weak spots in our? Let's take a look at our roster. 76 overall point guard looks good. 77 shooting guard looks good. Both are sophomores, so like to see that. Small forward is 67 sophomore. Power forward 71 senior. So like I said, we need a power forward. 2 seniors at power forward and 76 overall sophomore center. So I like to see that. Let's go ahead and get MJ Bates here. Let's go all out for him. We can always red shirt him too next year. Let's go all out, 55% chance. Maybe we'll get him. Let's sim another 10 games. And we're 15-5 now, a much better middle third of that season. We did get MJ Bates there. So I think we're going to stick with those 2 guys. Maybe we'll get another one. No, we got plenty of centers. I don't want a 56 overall. Now let's not fill a spot just to fill a spot. I like who we got here. Let's head over to the dashboard. 9-game winning streak. Like to see that. And we're 8-0 in the conference. So let's go ahead. Let's sim the regular season here. 10 wins in a row, our athletic director says. The win over Mercyhurst Lakers had everyone talking. I have not seen this program buzz like this in years. I've got this question before. Last time I said this is what this program is becoming. This time we're going to change it up. We're going with this roster special. I mean, it is, like I said, we had a lot of young guys, start like last year. 4 of the 5 stars were freshmen, now sophomores. So we're building around those guys, and this roster is special. Job security +4. Prestige did just go up 1, I believe it said. So it was kind of fast. I didn't get a chance to read it there, but yeah, let's go ahead. Let's keep it moving. We've done 30 of our 30 games, so it is conference tournament time. Obviously, first round bye seems to be the norm. We've established ourselves as NEC powerhouse, favored by 15 against Stonehill. We'll go ahead and watch the conference tournament and any NCAA tournament games. Obviously, a little close here. Come on, Sharks. Team stats. All right, we are pulling away here. Win probability is pretty cool. We haven't looked at this one. 1 lead change does have us at, it already has the final 79-57. So I should not peek over there too much. I don't want to spoil it. But let's go ahead. Let's move on. How about Denver Herald player of the game? 18-3-3. Very balanced attack here. Jake Williams with 11. Henry Breland with 14. Harold with 18. Dick with 13. Keegan with 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 guys in double figures. So I like to see that as a coach. We're moving on. Next up, we got Wagner, the 4 seed here. Sizable favorites again. Hopefully we get this one done. Sharks out to an early lead here in the first half. Looks like we should be on our way to a conference championship as long as we get no funny business. And yeah, let's go ahead and skip ahead. 31-point win for the Sharks. We are advancing. All right, conference championship here. Fairleigh Dickinson, the 3 seed, was able to knock off Central Connecticut. So we are taking on the 3 seed here in the championship, the FDU Knights. Pretty close overall here, 73-67, only a 5-point spread. So this could, wow, all 3 experts are on the Knights. ESPN Graphic put that one up. All 3 expert pickers are taking the Knights. Surely that won't come back to bite them. Let's play this game. Oh, yeah, this is going to be back and forth. 1 possession game here. All right, let's go ahead, and we're going to pause this one. All right, second half. Oh, early second half lead here. Like to see that. Shooting 59%, not great from 3. Playing great 3-point defense, though. Turnovers, we do have 7 turnovers. Don't love to see that, but we are winning the rebound battle, and we're hitting our free throws. They're only 57%. We're 73. All right, let's get back into it. We did end up getting a nice little lead there in the second half. And are we going to hold on? And yes, we hold on. Like I said, you expert pickers, you got that one wrong. All 3 of you haters were doubting us. We're dancing for 3 straight years. The Sharks are back in the tournament. Put some respect on our name. All right, taking a look at the game. Henry Breland, 18 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Jake Williams also put up 16 points as well. I do not like to see, though, my point guard and shooting guard, 8 turnovers there between the 2 of them. So did not love that. That's probably why I was close early. But, yeah, I got a balanced effort from the rest of the squad. Let's go ahead. Let's advance. We are conference tournament champions for the 3rd straight year. We're back in the tournament. It's selection day. Top 4 seeds on the board there. Not going to be one of us. Maryland, the last team in. Committee has made its decision. We are a 12 again for the 2nd straight year, 28-5. No bad losses on the resume, but we were 0-2 in our only quad 1 games. 28-5 in conference, averaging 38 prestige. The Sharks dominated their level, but the schedule never forced them to prove anything. 0 quality wins in the headline. A 12 seed accounts for the weak path. That's all right. We're going to try and prove them wrong here, and we're taking on the Duke Blue Devils. Man, this would be a fun team to get our first tournament win over Duke. Can we channel our inner Lehigh as 18-point favorites? Only a 10 overall disparity, though. This is definitely our best chance to maybe pull off an upset. The spread is 15, it looks like. All 3 experts, after doubting us, are now flipping sides, and they're all tailing us here. They're all on the Shark train and the points. This line feels inflated. Shark shooting splits profiles say they're live. Ryan Hammer. Hey, shout out Ryan Hammer for believing in the Sharks here. Fins up, baby. Ryan Hammer says Sharks has a certain swagger about them lately. Hard to quantify, but you can feel it. Heck yeah, thanks, Ryan. And Parker Hammond. Sharks playing with a chip on their shoulder. They'll compete for 40 minutes. Heck yeah, we will compete. We'll have our boys ready here. We're going to try and pull off the upset here and hopefully get our first tournament win. So let's go ahead. Let's dive in here. Let's play this game. Up 2-0 early. We did score the first basket. Way to set the tone. We did not win the race to 10, though. That would have been nice. That's always a fun bet to make in the NCAA tournament. We're kind of keeping it close here. I mean, we got 1 possession game. Can we pull it out? Let's slow it down a little. No, double digits now. Come on. Can we make one last push? Let's make this interesting. 14. Oh, no. It does not appear that this will be the year for our first tournament win. It's a bummer, but we cannot pull it off. 80-57. We'll have to run it back next year. Jake Williams, only 5. Breland, only 10. Those are our 2 guys that normally do really well for us. 3 of 12 from Breland. Very, very inefficient. Dick Usman was able 5'11". I'm going to butcher his name every time it appears. Keegan Whitlock played well. Yeah, but you know what? This is this team's 3rd straight NCAA tournament. We're learning from it. We are, we're just outside. We're knocking on the door for our first tournament win. All right. As always, we got coaching offers. We are staying as a Shark. Did get +3 in prestige there, so we are getting close to 52, which is when we can start getting 3 stars. That will change the program tremendously. Coach of the year again. I don't know if that's nationally or just NEC. Well, the player of the year there is on Georgia, so it must be nationally. Back-to-back coach of the year. Not too bad if I do say so myself. Contract extended again, +1. Thanks for having faith in me, LIU fans and administration. All right, next season, let's do it. Recruiting class 186, but like I said, we didn't really need too many recruits here. 9 points available again. That'll be huge for development. Okay, now we've got 80 development, 80 recruiting. Now I'm just going to go side by side to max these out. I don't know if this is the best strategy, just ignoring offense, defense. Maybe next year I'll put a little into it. I probably should. That was probably dumb. All right, next season, we'll do a little offense, defense. We've got good recruiting. We've got good development. I mean, let's not neglect the play style all in all. Next, we do have one open spot. Looks like 62 is our lowest overall. We got 76. Maybe just try and swing on a high potential guy. 72 potential, 73. 82 potential. A center freshman. Let's take a stab at this guy. 32 points. It costs a lot. We don't need a lot, but let's take a chance. Signed. Welcome to the squad, Elijah Richardson, 63 overall, center from Belmont. Sorry, coach of the Bruins. We are taking your center, 63 overall. I think it's at 82 potential. That would be awesome if he could live up to that. And roster full. We're good. Let's go ahead and advance. Next. Auto red shirt, 3 players selected. Bobby Quick, Robert Quick, 71 overall with a 78 potential. Put in serious work this offseason. Like to see that. MTE, we're still 3-0 over Stony Brook. We own Long Island at the moment. How about the Legends Invitation? No, let's do Golden State Showcase. Penn, USF, Maryland. St. Mary's, Minnesota, NC State, Davidson. Let's go ahead and play out here in San Francisco, get into a different time zone, just in case we get drafted into the West region. Being a lower seed, we don't always get regionality. So let's go ahead, build some experience there on a little West Coast trip, because once conference play starts, we will be in the Northeast exclusively. Outside of Chicago State, I think, is as far west as we'll go. But let's go ahead. Season 2030. Let's get another season on the books here. Does look like we're losing some guys, a point guard, a shooting guard, and a power forward this year. So we will need some new players. 76 overall point guard. He's a junior, so he will be back. So it looks like Henry Breland is the guy that we're losing. Jake Williams is a junior, so he will stay. Our small forward will be back. Power forward undefined. I don't know what that means. Keegan Whitlock says undefined. I guess that's a bug, maybe. Power forward senior, yeah. So we definitely want to get a power forward. We have 4 centers on the roster and a red shirt. We are redshirting Elijah Richardson, that 82 potential. So hopefully he gets there. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's start with power forward. Let's go ahead and we'll target this guy. Get this 63 overall. Shooting guard. Let's just do this 62 overall. Not a lot of difference, and we're already leading the battle. And then point guard as well. Oh, cool. We're already leading the guy on the top. Send him an offer. Now let's go ahead to our targets, and let's allocate some points. We'll just keep it nice and even. We'll do 33, 34. We'll split it up evenly between these guys. If I can get the sliders going right. Oh, wait, we already used 10 in scholarships, so we don't have a great chance this guy. That might be dumb, but we're sticking with it. Whatever. All right. Recruiting window 2. Maybe we'll pull one of them out. Okay, here's the guy that we're leading on. 69% chance. Let's go ahead. Let's bump that up to 75. All right, so we lost the recruiting battles to power forward and shooting guard, so we need to go back and get them. Power forward. We can be more conservative here. 60 overall. Yeah, we're leading. Power forward, and who do we need? Position, point guard, shooting guard. We need a shooting guard. Yeah, we'll go in this guy. We're leading here. It's not a high chance, but whatever. Maybe we can pull one of them out. We are an elite recruiter after all. Wait, hold on. 1-9? Boys, what are we doing? 330th? We're 74 overall. It's our highest overall. It's our 1-9? Maybe it's because the schedule. Oh, I didn't think about that. Let's look at the schedule. We might have been totally outmatched. Davidson, Kansas, Villanova, Penn, Army, Arizona, Southern Miss, Stony Brook. Oh, we finally lost to our rival, Stony Brook. Okay. Maybe we were just a little outmatched. I might have picked a tough MTE. Hopefully we turn around by conference play. All right, let's sim to the next. Oh, I forgot. I always forget about morale. Eyeing the portal. Don't do that. Backfired. See, this is why I don't talk to the guys. All 4 backfired. Guys, we've made the tournament 3 straight years. What are y'all freaking out about? Henry Breland, you're a senior. You're eyeing the portal, dude. I guess you did lose your starting role to Denver Herald. Whatever. That's why I don't check the morale. Sim to recruiting. Window 3. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Back up to 8-12. We're 6-2 in conference, though. Still, I mean, we have gone undefeated in conference play. We've at least improved a little. All right, let's take a look at these recruits. We did get a point guard and a power forward. We still have missed on a shooting guard, so let's go ahead and let's lock in a shooting guard. Yep, this guy, sure. Send offer, allocate 90%. Let's go ahead and get him and sim to the regular season end. 5 straight wins, capped by the win over Fairleigh Dickinson. The campus is alive. What is driving this run? Elite preparation, execution. The guys are locked in. We're riding the momentum. The guys are certainly locked in. We are riding the momentum. Hopefully that gives them a morale boost, and the rest of our squad pipes the heck down. Positions here. We did get 3 guys: point guard, shooting guard, power forwards. So as you can see at the top now, those roster spots are no longer yellow. We got at least 2 of each next year on the squad. So let's go ahead. The MAAC wants LIU. Now that is more. That makes more sense. Joining the Metro Athletic is a tough one. I don't want to necessarily leave the NEC this early. Let's go. Let's decline it. I don't want to jump conferences. Let's stay in the NEC. We're running this league. Let's get our auto bid. I don't want to risk maybe making the MAAC and not securing the auto bid. So maybe when I feel comfortable enough, maybe when we're getting at-large bids, maybe we'll jump conferences. But for now, we're declining the MAAC invite. All right, first round bye. Pretty much per usual at this point. 74 overall over 62. Only 12-point favorites here against a 6-22 team. Yeah, this team, I don't know what happened here. We haven't been as dominant as prior years. And even in this game, we really are not really putting our foot down here on Stone Hill. We're leaving the door up. There we go. Now we're slowly closing the door on them, and the door's closed. All right, just took a little bit of time here. Jake Williams was 17, 8, and 4 steals. Dick Usman, only 1 shot, 5 and 9. All right. Denver Herald, is really taking over as a starting point guard. Maybe it was better when Henry Breland was running the show. I don't know. It's his senior year, though. He did lose his starting job. That's tough. But let's go ahead. And next game, I know I am the coach, so I could change that. But I do have auto lineup on just because it is easier there. Sim here. Game number 2 of the NEC tournament. LIU out to an early lead. And now it's kind of close here. Oh, my gosh, they even took the lead there for a second. What are we doing? Is this going to be the year after 3 straight years of auto bids? Are they finally going to be upset and send home packing? No, they're not. Sharks closed it out late, 7-point win. Ooh, got a little sweaty there. I thought that would be our first after 3 straight years of conference championships. I thought that might have been the first one we're sent home. Usman, 4 of 10. He took more shots this game, but 4 turnovers. Denver Herald took a back seat to Jake Williams at the shooting guard, carrying the squad. So, all right, next game. All right, conference championship time here. We're playing Fairleigh Dickinson, the number 2 seed, 18-10, just a 7-point spread. Let's see what the experts are saying. 2 of them on the Sharks, one of them on the Knights. Matchup analysis: Sharks dominate the glass and should control second chance opportunities. This projects as a coin flip game that could go either way. All right, if you say so, let's dive in. Sim. We do score the first basket, and we're out to a nice little early lead. Hopefully we can extend this one, stay up double digits. Let's get it comfortable. Like I said, we were kind of sweating out our chance for a 4th straight NCAA tournament. But it does look like we are going to get that 4th straight NCAA tournament. The Sharks are dancing once again, thanks to a monster defensive performance here, holding FDU to 50 points. Player of the game, wow. Nobody scored. We did have some double-digit scorers, but player of the game is a single-digit scorer, Usman, 8, 9, and 4 blocks. All right, let's go ahead and let's continue. All right, season complete, 21-12, 16-2 in conference. We are 135th overall. We're probably going to get another 12 seed, but let's go ahead. Let's find out. No surprise, not a top 4 seed. Congrats to Georgia Tech, last team in. The committee has made its decision. Wow, a 16 seed this time. Damn, they really docked us. We were I think the same overall as last year, if not even better. Now, doesn't help 0-6 versus quad 1 and 4 bad losses. So this certainly might have been our highest overall, but it was certainly our worst resume. Not one win against a ranked opponent. The Sharks 21-12 record doesn't mean what you think it means. On the flip side, 4 losses to quad 3 and 4 is a real problem. Those are games you cannot drop. Conference champions are dancing as a 16 seed. And we're taking on Kansas State as the one there. So let's dance. Only an 11 overall difference here. Wow, but 29-2. Kansas State had a great season. Let's go ahead. Let's check the history real quick. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is 2030. This is our 4th straight NCAA tournament bid. We have 3 conference titles. That's cool. It keeps track of our all-time players. Average wins per year and program impact +6 on the prestige. That's nice. We're 45 prestige. Sorry, I'm just dipping through this stuff. There's just so much information. It's so cool. And there's the national championships by season. Hopefully our name will be etched in that history book there at some point. But for now, we're just grinding to get that first tournament win. All right. Will it be here? I have low expectations, but we are off to an early lead. We're keeping it close. Oh my gosh, is a 16-1 going to be our first tournament win? There's no way. It still feels like we're a couple years out from our first tournament win. Yeah, now it's getting kind of ugly here. Yep, they did extend it to double digits. We did cover, though. Only lost by 13, so this was certainly our best effort, I will say. Only losing by 13 is the 16. But yeah, 4 straight tournaments, 4 straight losses. We're still chipping away, trying to get that first tournament win, and maybe that first tournament win will come in the next episode. I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.